These are exciting times in the world of wrestling. With WWE officially bringing back the brand split and SmackDown going live for the first time in ages, change is on the horizon. Like many others, I'm thinking that separating the two shows yet having them directly compete is great for business. And since the draft itself is going down very soon, here are 10 things you need to know about the 2016 WWE Draft. First, we have some relatively basic information, but I assure you it gets more complex. Since Raw is still technically the flagship WWE show, it will get first pick in the draft. Also, since Raw is 3 hours long compared to SmackDown's 2 hours, the flagship will get 3 draft picks for every 2 SmackDown gets, as more talent is needed to fill the roster for the extended show. I'm sure most of you already know this given the fact WWE is promoting the hell out of it, but SmackDown will be going live for the first time in nearly 2 decades. If you didn't know, SmackDown has regularly been taped early in the week and then broadcast later, while Raw is a 100% live television show. This adds legitimacy to the brand and makes it feel like a direct competitor to Raw, rather than a side attraction. Regardless on how you feel about him, Roman Reigns will miss the 2016 WWE Draft, and that is quite a big deal. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know Roman Reigns is currently suspended for 30 days for a wellness policy violation, thus will not be able to take part in the draft. Instead, rumors are saying Reigns will appear on both shows after his return to ease the transition, and then eventually move over to a single show. Of course, this is just speculation, so let me know what you think will happen to Roman below. A huge plus stemming from the WWE Draft, a lot of lower and mid-card talent will finally have some time to shine with the brand split. With half a roster and the same length of show, a lot of superstars you don't regularly see will begin to get more TV time, which could have a profound impact on the company. Who knows, maybe these lower tier wrestlers will break out and emerge as top stars. I know it seems unlikely, but change is sweeping the WWE and anything can happen. Now people are split on this one, but the danger of tag teams being broken up is very real in my opinion. According to the draft rules released by WWE, tag teams will count as one pick unless a GM or commissioner specifically asks for a single member of a team. Now that kind of makes it seem like tag teams are safe, but I'm not so sure. For one, the members of the Wyatt family are all listed as individual superstars by WWE, hinting at a possible split, while the New Day is listed as a tag team. I'm actually not too sure what will happen, and that is a good thing. A rumor that seems outrageous at first, but makes more sense the more you think about it, John Cena could be drafted to be the face of SmackDown instead of Raw. This would clearly show that WWE is serious about SmackDown being an equal to Raw, as the company's biggest star would headline the former sub-brand. Rumors are also pointing to Dean Ambrose joining Cena there, which leads me to believe that the WWE World Heavyweight Championship could be changing hands at Battleground. One of the crazier ones, rumors are saying that WWE could bring in dedicated pay-per-views for both the aforementioned brands. This would mean Raw and all its superstars and champions would compete on a Raw-specific pay-per-view, while SmackDown would have its own. This further helps isolate the two brands while making them appear as equals to one another. Will this really happen? I don't know. I will say, however, I love the idea and think it would be really beneficial for both shows. WWE also confirmed on July 17th, 2016 that a total of 6 draft picks will be made off the NXT roster. This is absolutely huge news, as it means extremely talented and well-loved superstars like Bayley, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Finn Balor could be called up to the main roster, something fans have been wanting to see for a very long time. The likes of these men and women joining the two shows will be huge, and could really shake up the landscape of WWE, while also adding a ton of depth to the cumulative roster. Possibly even bigger than NXT stars being called up, we are all but guaranteed to see the return of a couple former WWE stars with the draft. It has been confirmed that WWE has been scouring talent from around the world to help flesh out the roster, and this includes contacting wrestlers old and new. WWE did say that although they are open to bringing in many superstars, they are avoiding wrestlers with a lot of baggage in the wake of the Adam Rose and Jerry Lawler PR disasters of the past few months. Names like Kurt Angle, Carlito, Drew McIntyre, MVP, and even Goldberg are reportedly in the mix for possible returns. Finally, WWE will be splitting the current WWE World Heavyweight Championship into 2 belts, one for each show. This will likely play out just as it did before, with Raw having the WWE Championship and SmackDown having some variation of the World Heavyweight belt. The thing to keep in mind though is that in the past, the WWE Championship was always regarded as the higher tier title. Now I don't know if that will be the case this time, but if history is any indication, Raw will feature the more prestigious belt, and by extension be the more important of the two shows. Here's to hoping that isn't the case this time. And those are 10 things you need to know about the 2016 WWE Draft. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know your thoughts and predictions about the draft as well in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching.